everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm not going to be making a makeup review or any other makeup related video today. Today is about me personally and what I have experienced with this certain diagnosis that I got about 2 years ago. It's called polycystic ovary syndrome, and that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about today, about what it is, the symptoms, cures if there's any, and my journey so far and everything like that. So if you're not really into serious content like this, then I'm sorry, but I feel like this situation or this subject needs to be brought to a lot more people to make it more aware, just in case you're struggling a little bit and you don't know you have it or you just got diagnosed with it. So hopefully this video can help you out and maybe help me out a little bit as well, getting it off my chest. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Polycystic ovary syndrome. What is it? Well, in a nutshell, it's where you got cyst-like fluid thingies in your ovaries that are undeveloped eggs that are not being ovulated because you're not having a period, which is causing high insulin, which high insulin causes weight gain, and it doesn't break down sugars the way it should do, as if we were just a normal person. It causes acne, oily skin, infertility problems, weight gain, excess hair everywhere, and it causes other underlying symptoms that I don't think doctors realizes, like I'm tired all the time, depression, anxiety, my body hurts sometimes. It just causes a lot of underlying problems that only you personally can identify with your PCOS. I can't say that it causes fatigue and all that stuff for everybody else, just for myself. Understanding PCOS is a bit difficult, especially when you're trying to explain it, because it's very confusing. What I got explained is, here's regular women, here's PCOS women. Here's our female hormones, and here's our male hormones. We need to try to get balanced. That's how I got explained what PCOS was. So when the woman female is so low and the male high testosterone is so high, it causes facial hair, body hair, butt hair, causes weight gain in the midriff, which I have, causes hair loss, which I don't have, and it causes infertility problems, which I have. So that is how I got explained to it. When I went home and did a bunch of research, I also found out that you can be tired, you can have anxiety, which I suffered with anxiety since I was 12 and had no idea why. And come to find out, it was because my body was already telling me you're gonna have PCOS when you're older. It can cause emotional problems. Like, I could be in such a really good mood one day, and then the next day I am just angry, I am sad, I cry at dog commercials. It's like I'm a pregnant woman, but not pregnant. And the most saddest part is it causes infertility problems. But there are hope, because not all women with PCOS have this problem. I know someone who has PCOS and she has 2 kids. Without any issues, she had 2 kids. But she has everything else that I have. Don't really know what's going on there with that one, but breaking down PCOS is it's too confusing and too tongue-tied for me to say, but I will give it a go with my notes. So, in a short story, PCOS is a condition that affects 1 in every 5 women. The body has high insulin, which causes the body to not break down sugars like it should do if we were normal, but it don't. When you have high insulin, you have high testosterone. So my body thinks I'm a man. So my body thinks I'm a man. I mean, in this day and age, you don't even gotta question that bit. I don't even have to be mad about that. If my body wanted to turn into a man, I'd be so welcoming. But anyways, now, not all women with PCOS, they don't have irregular periods. Yeah, that's how you say it. Some women have periods. It is just really painful and it lasts for days. Like almost 2 weeks sometimes. Or this one woman I was reading about online, she had a period for a month straight and then she didn't have one for 6 months and then had another one for almost 2 months. So it affects women in different ways when it comes to period. Now, I don't have periods, but I'll tell you my story in a minute. So when these women have periods, what's happening is that the fluid-like sac is erupting, and that's why it's painful. Imagine someone, you know, Donkey Kong on Wii, when you have to go like this to break down the stuff. That's what's happening in your stomach when you have PCOS and your cysts burst. It's like tightening and tightening and tightening, and then it's horrendous. I don't experience that pain, but I know a lot of women who do. So, my story, let me get comfortable. Let me put my leg up. My story starts, I started my period when I was 13, TMI. By the time I was 16, they stopped. By the time I was 18, I had them regular every month because I was drinking and losing a whole bunch of weight. And then by the time I was 19, didn't have any. Went on the pill, had some. So I had no idea anything was wrong. I just figured, my body's just shocked from all the alcohol I consumed when I was 18 and all the partying I was doing. So I needed to get it jump started. So when I got married when I was 21, I went off the pill and I've not had a period for 4 years into our marriage, and we've not been getting pregnant. We are now been together for almost 7 in August of this year. And I've not had a period for about 2 years. So I had went on a diet. I had joined a weight loss program called Slimming World, and I lost 14 pounds in 3 weeks. And just like clockwork, when I was younger, the same day of the month, it came. Many years later, on the same day of the month, around the same time, which is a bit odd. Don't ask me how I remember when it happened, because that's like going back in time and reading a journal I don't have. But I was like, oh my god, it's that day, just like it was when I was 16. So I was ovulating. Didn't happen. We didn't get pregnant. I then went off my diet and haven't been on it since. Now, dieting and exercise, I've learned in the past 2-3 years, is very important with PCOS. And I know us bigger women don't like to hear, oh, you just need to lose weight and everything will be fine. I know we don't like to hear that, but it's true. And I hate admitting it, but when I did lose weight, I was having a period every single time. I was losing weight every single time. And it's disheartening because you don't really want to, you take so long to love yourself the way you are, And then for someone to come around and say, you need to change who you are, and all that love that you finally built for yourself, you need to change it. Because in order for you to not get cervical cancer, is what I've been told, is to lose weight and have a period. And it's like, well, I just went into another headspin, and I don't like it. So during the time that I was losing weight, I was getting very obsessive with it. I was weighing myself every day. I was cutting out more carbs. I was cutting out more calories. I was going from 1,200 calories, which is still extreme, to maybe 1,000 to 900, and just dropping the weight. But then it just plateaued. It just stopped. I wasn't losing and I wasn't gaining. I was just staying where I was. And the doctor says you need to work out harder. You need to go full force at the gym. And I was doing it. I was going full force. And it still wasn't working. So I ended up getting off of my diet, because I thought I was going to just go insane and beat myself up. I'll actually insert some photos of when I was going to the gym versus me now, if I have any body pictures, that is, of me now, and show you the difference of what happened from a year ago to now. It is sad. But so there is no cure for PCOS, but there's a way for us to maintain it and to make it better, like controllable, and that's through diet and exercise. And mental health is a big thing, because when you're stressed out, it inflames you more. When try to get more sleep, because being tired all the time is so frustrating. When it comes to food wise, I have noticed that when I eat bread, anything with flour in it, or gluten, or I am lactose intolerant, so that doesn't help. My stomach gets swollen. I can sit here as if I'm pregnant and put popcorn bowl on top of me, because my stomach is that swollen when I eat certain foods. So try to stay away from that sort of stuff. I mean, if you don't notice those things when you aren't eating bread or pastas or flour or anything, then obviously your insulin levels isn't as bad as mine, which is great. So sticking to a really good healthy diet is a really, really, really good thing to do. And that's all the tips I have for you, is just take care of yourself. So that is my little video, my little rant of the day. Now, I know I'm not on any sort of diet or exercise regime or trying to help my PCOS in any way at the moment, and you're probably thinking, why is she making this if she's not going to give me any tips or nothing about how to fix it? Well, I don't talk to a lot of people about it because it's very embarrassing, and I figured if I could do it in front of the camera, then I can talk about it more and more to give out more awareness, because it's not fair on women like me to have to be struggling with this when there's no one trying to help us. It's just frustrating. If you have any tips or tricks on how I can help control my PCOS, or how anybody else can help control the PCOS, please leave a comment. We will all appreciate it. So that is my video for today. I'm sorry it is so short and just straight to the point and just so, small and not a lot of information, but I just wanted to talk, and talking about this is going to help me in the long run, and I hope it helps somebody else, whether it's giving you advice or not. I just hope that it helps somebody. So if you can leave comments down below with what you want to see next or anything like that, and hit that subscribe button and that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And yeah, Oh, 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 before I forget, everything I'm wearing today is everything I bought in the last video. So if you can please go check out that last video that I just uploaded last week. It'll tell you everything that is on my face. Oh, and my brows. I did my brows today. So that's great. They're very snatched. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe. All my social media links will be down below, as well as a few PCOS websites and blogs that I subscribe to, that I just keep up with to help me in my little journey on how to feel better about myself. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be back next week. Bye.
Can't get you out of my